Now we'll be discussing about calculating the address. So here some topology is given, and let's try to find out how we can calculate the address in terms of creating subnetworks from a bigger networks, calculating equal length subnetworks and subnetworks of subnetworks. So here in this picture you can see the requirement of, initially the requirement of 192.168.20.0 is a bigger network, and I am creating 8 subnetworks. So how I am creating 8 subnetworks? Let's do the calculation. So initially it is given 192.168.20.0. This is a class C network. So in class C network, the one rule is whenever you playing with creating subnetworks, so make a network address fixed, means this first 3 octet 192.168.20 should not touch this. So if I look into the CIDR notation of it, it is /24. Clear? Now if it is /24 initially, then this was my subnet mask initially. Now what I have to do, I have to create 8 subnetworks. If I want to create 8 subnetworks, the formula is 2 to the power n equal to 8. That is, we have to borrow 3 bits from host. Now if I am borrowing 3 bits from host, then the network looks like this. Now, initially this was my network, but I will be adding 3 more bit into it. I will be adding 3 more bit into it and getting 27. So if I am adding 3 more bit into it, this is still 20 dot. So if I am adding 3 more bit into it, so I will be getting all possible combination of this 3 bit, and I can create the subnetwork. So what will be the all possible combination? 0 0 0. This is, I am talking about first 3 bit. 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 and 1 1 1. So let's go to the calculator. So this is a calculator, Excel file. So let's start calculating it. So I will be calculating, just setting this after 192.168.20, setting this first 3 bit once as 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 and 1 1 1. So let's start calculating this. So this is 192.168.20 dot. Now I am playing with first 3 bit. This first 3 bit set to 0 means I am getting first subnetwork. So I am just changing the color of it. This first 3 bit, if it is 0, then, and what I am getting is subnet mask as till this 8 bit, 8 bit, 8 bit, and first 3 bit will set to 1, because in case of subnet mask the rule is whatever will be there in network, that means network bit will all set to 1 and remaining host bit will all set to 0. So in all 8 subnetworks this will be my subnet mask, and now I am calculating the network address. So the first network address is, so let's start calculating it. So in this case the first network address will be 192.168.20.0. Now simple, if it is 001, what it would be? Now we already got the calculation of VLSM, variable in subnet mask, which is 255.255.254. So this we have already calculated. Now this is 001. So if it is 001, then what I am getting? I am getting 192.168.20.32. So I am getting 192.168.20.32. So there is a very easy calculation to do it. Since this bit is varying, the block size is of 256. So what I am doing, I am when I am creating this 256 from 256, I am creating all 32 blocks, all 32 numbers blocks, then it will be all multiple of 32. So you can see this is coming in this particular fashion: 32 into 0, 32 into 1, okay, 32 into 2, so this will be 64, 32 into 2, then 32 into 3, into 4 equal to 128, then 32 into 5, it is 160, it is 160, 32 into 5, then 32 into 6, 196. You can see if I add 32 to previous network address, 0 plus 32, I am getting next subnetwork address. Sorry, this is 64, 96, 128, 160, 190, and last but not least, it will be 224. So how many subnetworks I had? I had 8 subnetworks, so I have to multiply 32 into 0, 32 into 1, like last is 32 into 7, which is nothing but my 254. So the block size is 256 minus 224, that is a block size I am getting. And there is another way of calculating the block size also, that's if I am borrowing 3 bits, the formula of number of hosts is 2 to the power n minus 2. Because why minus 2? So let's create, this n is different. So I am writing b, means borrowed bit, and 2 to the power n minus 2. So this 2 to the power n will be, in this case, here in this case, will be 2 to the power n will be 32. Okay. So this is my calculation in this case. So let's vary all the bits. 001, then 0 1 0, then 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0, then 1 1 1. These are the 8 subnetworks I am getting out of it. So that is the calculation. Now coming back to the previous slide, where I was, that's calculating of subnetworks. When I was calculating the subnetworks in this particular slide, you can see I got all the subnetworks and all will be /27. Why it will be all /27? Because you had 24, now we are borrowing 3 bits, so it's all /27. So this you can write, this is /27, remaining all will be /27. So this is how you are creating the subnetworks. So if you are picking up any subnetworks, then you will be able to calculate all those in terms of network address, broadcast address. So let's pick this particular subnetwork and start calculating it. So in this particular subnetwork, this is a network address. What will be the broadcast address? Next network is 32, so the broadcast address will be 31. So it will start from 1, it will be till 30. So this is my first subnetwork. This is the specification of first subnetwork, that is 192.168.20.0 is a network address. 192.168.20.1 is first IP. 20.30 is actually, let's write it, network address, network address. This is first valid IP. Last valid IP. This is broadcast address. So this is first subnetwork. So let's create the second one. Second subnetwork will be starting from 32. It will be 33. It will the next network is actually 64, so this will continue till 63, and the last, this is the specification. This is the specification of the network. This is my network address. Next subnet, this is first subnet, this is second subnet, this is 32, and /27 means all will be having this particular subnet mask, VLSM. This will be your VLSM. So this is your first subnetwork. This is the specification of first subnetwork. Specification of second subnetwork. Quickly let's do the other specification. The next one will start from 64. It will go till 95. Let's verify. Yeah, 95. 65 will be first valid IP and 94 will be last valid IP. So it will, the next one will varying from 96 to 127. 96 to 127. So let's calculate. This will be varying from 96 and this will be 97 till 127. This is 126. So I'm getting the specification of next subnetwork. So I've calculated first subnetwork, second subnetwork, third subnetwork, fourth subnetwork. Now we have to calculate 4 more. So let's quickly calculate. So after 96, this is your subnetwork 128, 160. So this will be 160. This will be 196. So don't confuse, I'm just copying and pasting it here. This is 196 and last is 224. So let's quickly calculate them. After this is 96, so it is 128. So first is 129, this is 159. In all the calculation, I am not touching upon the first 24 bit, okay, because whatever initially in class C network, so initial network address will be fixed. So this is how I am calculating all. This is how I am calculating network address, first IP, last valid IP, broadcast address. Now 160, so 161 will be first valid IP. So this is 2223. So last valid IP will be 222, and this is 197, and here in this case it will be till to 255. So this is 254, this is 225. Initially, when there was a calculation, people used to say that we should not take this first network and we should not take the last network. But the initial concept does not arrive. Means initially people used to say that for host calculation we are doing 2 to the power n minus 2. For subnetworks, creation of subnetworks 2 to the power n minus 2 means 2 to the power b minus 2 should to be applied here. But now the today's arena, people says we should use all the subnetworks. Means in network address we should not calculate all network bits should not set to 0, all network bits should not set to 1, and that is how I am calculating. This is first subnetwork, second subnetwork, third subnetwork, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth. All 8 subnetworks I got. Now here if you see, they are again doing subnetworks of subnetwork. Again that /27 is again subnetted. So this is called subnetting of subnetting. So this you can do. Here it is wrong. After 216 it will be 220. It is not 20. So there are some mistakes always there. So this is, you calculate different host. So here you can see this is the activity. This is being given. For example, 10.148.100.54 one host address is given and one subnet mask is given. So that is how your next exercise is to calculate the network address from the given host address and subnet mask from the given host address. So you have to calculate these subnetworks, first valid IP, last valid IP, whether this is a valid IP, this is a network address or broadcast address, and all those things. So thank you very much. So we'll go to the next segment.